morning, guys. We slept right through the meeting. It is, what time is it, hon? 10 something?
It was 10 when we got up about.
It was 10 when we got up. So this is what we're having for breakfast. It's about 10:30 now. Coffee, 1 point, muffin, 4 points. Because it's simple and it's going to be lunch soon. And that is breakfast this morning. 2.5 ounces of this smoked deli ham. 2.5 ounces, and I'm finishing up my coffee. Okay, I'm having Subway. I'm having a veggie sub with all the veggies, no sauce, but American cheese. And then I'm having a half of a container of these. Corey and I shared them. And he's having a veggie sub as well this afternoon. The chips are going to be, this whole bag is 4. So my portion, which is 18 grams, is 2 points. And then I will put the points down below for the sub because I can't remember what they are in green. I'm having my second muffin of the day. This is 4 smart points. Now I'm having some very aged cheddar. It's like 10-year-old aged cheddar, which is so good. And then I have 3.5 ounces of turkey. So this is 4 points for the cheddar and 1 point for the turkey. So 5 points. And this may be my dinner because Corey is out at a bonfire with a few friends. And I just did not feel like going. I don't know. I'm just still kind of sick and I just didn't feel like sitting in the cold. So this may be my dinner. I'm not 100% sure yet. Having 1.5 ounces of the teriyaki beef jerky. The teriyaki is my favorite flavor of beef jerky. So I'm going to have 1.5 ounces of that with dinner tonight. Having a sugar-free Jell-O. Lemon lime. I also had Cool Whip, the rest of the Cool Whip on my Jell-O because I wanted to finish this off and get it out of the house, or I would have had to throw it away. I guess I could have thrown it away, but I had the points and I really wanted it, so I had it. And this was, I think I had about 10 tablespoons. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, we got our results back from Embark, and I can't wait to share it with you. So when all those are green, that means that they are ready to tell you what he is. Are you guys ready to see it? Breed. He is a mixed breed and he is 50% German Shepherd and 50% Siberian Husky, exactly what they told us he was. So I am really happy that we found out. And he has actually somebody on his family tree. Oh, this is his parents and stuff. So on his maternal side, he's got a German Shepherd, and on his paternal side, it's a Siberian Husky. And grandparents are 50-50, and great-grandparents, all the way down to the great-grandparents, it is pure from, 50% German Shepherd, 50% Siberian Husky. So I thought that was very cool. We'll click on his health. He is at 0 risk for anything out of the 181 they tested, and he is a carrier of nothing. Super cool, I thought. Relatives, he does have some relatives in the system. So I did message these guys because they got their dog in the same city as we got ours. So she is a 42% match to Eclipse. And they were both from Hagerstown, Indiana. So Eclipse and Leela share 42% of their DNA. I hope they message me back and, we'll see. They live in New York. I did do a chat with them, so I'm not going to take you in depth of everything, but I thought that was really, really cool. There he is. And we've been calling him half and half. We thought that was funny. Or 50-50. I call him 50-50. Corey calls him half and half. If you guys are interested in checking this out, I will link the Embark down below in the description box. So I don't get any kickback or anything from it. I just thought it was really cool, so I thought I'd share it down below for you. So glad I do videos because I did forget about adding my muffin into my app. So yeah, so those are my snacks. I had 2.5 ounces of ham for 1 point. Cool Whip was 7 points. Muffin was 4 points. And then I had a muffin and coffee this morning. I counted my coffee for 2 smart points because I did have 2 coffees. So that was 6 smart points. My 6-inch sub was 10 with the bag of chips, half a bag of chips. And then dinner was the weird cheese, beef jerky, and turkey for 10 points. And then I had shopping for my walking. And then 38 smart points. And I was I was like leaping up and down for joy because I just made my blue dot. And I'm like, oh crap, now I'm going to be over my blue dot with that muffin that I forgot. And I wasn't. I had 38 exactly, which is still blue dot for me. I'm not sure how that worked out because I thought it was 35, but maybe it's up to 8 over. I don't know, but it was still showing me a blue dot. Yes, it is showing me as a blue dot, which is really confusing because I thought it was only 5 over and 10 under. Normally my target is 30 points, but I got 38 and I'm still getting a blue dot. Don't know. Don't know if there's a problem there, but I'm going to take it and run with it. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is a what I ate video, plus I have a couple book review sort of things at the end of the video. I save it to the end because if you guys don't want to see it, you can click off before that. So I let you know when I'm going to do the book reviews. Today I did really well. We decided we were going to go out and have Subway. I got a veggie sub, didn't get any mayo. I did get extra cheese, but it's only 1 point extra for 2 servings of cheese. So I thought, why not? It's a veggie sub and I'm not getting anything else on it. So why not? So it was 10 points with the chips. So it's 8 points without the chips with extra cheese. Now, if you don't get extra cheese, it would be 7 points for a 6-inch sub, and that's on the green plan. And then Corey and I shared the bag of sour cream chips, which I was really proud of myself because there's no way I would normally do that. I would want a bag all to myself and just count the points. Today went awesome. I was really happy with today. I did have some Cool Whip on top of my Jell-O, which I didn't plan on. I counted it, I tracked it, and I went over by, I think, 3 points tonight. But that's okay, it's Saturday. So speaking of Saturday, we did not make it to the meeting because we woke up at 10 o'clock. We slept right through everything. We were so tired. Well, I was so tired, and I don't know why Corey usually wakes up, but his phone didn't go off. So I was just super tired. I didn't get to bed till, well, I went to bed at 1 and I didn't fall asleep until like 3 o'clock. I think I was so used to taking NyQuil and I didn't take it last night that my body was just like, come on, we need some help sleeping. So we didn't make it to the meeting, but we each got on the scale here and I did lose a half a pound since I lost that, I think 6 point something. So since the first, now I've lost, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it's 7 point something now. I didn't lose a whole lot within the last 3 days, but hey, it's something and I'm really happy about that. Okay, that's my buzzer. I'm gonna go take out my muffins. I'll be right back. My muffins I just took out of the oven. Looking good. The recipe for this will be down in the description box. Hey, I got my muffins out. Everything is good. They look really good, so I can't wait to eat some of those tomorrow. I had 2 muffins today, not planning on having any more today. It was a really weird eating day today. It really was. Besides Subway, I mean, even Subway was weird for me because I usually don't go out at all to anywhere. But I decided I'm going to go get Nick's Subway and I just didn't want to cook today. I didn't feel like cooking. Ever since I was sick, I'm not feeling like cooking. I'm not smelling, I'm not tasting, I'm not feeling like cooking anything the last week and a half. Oh, and I have a surprise. Guess what I did yesterday? I think I did it yesterday. I signed up for the gym. Planet Fitness, signed up. I didn't go yet, but I did go get my card and we're all set and Nick can go with me and he's kind of excited about it because he wants to start lifting weights and stuff and getting a little bit more firm, which is what I want to do. I want to try and get some muscle built. If I can firm up and get some muscle going on, I think it will help my body as I age. So that is what I want to do. And I'm going to see how often they think I should go. And I'm going to try to follow their recommendations. And they also have like a circuit. You know, you guys remember the gym, oh man, the Curve, I think it was called, where they have these machines set up in a circle and you go, you know, like 5 or 10 minutes on one machine and then the buzzer rings off and you move to the next machine. They have like 3 different things of those circuit things in different rooms. And I thought, wow, that is really cool. I could do that maybe on my off days that I'm not lifting weights. So I'm going to try it out and see if I like it. and see if I think it's worth it. But you guys saw everything I ate today. And next coming up here will be my book review. So if you're not interested in that, you can turn it off now. I will talk to you guys all later on. If you're leaving me now, I will see you tomorrow for another What I Ate. Yesterday, I read 3 books. I read Every Heart a Doorway, Down Among the Sticks and Bones, Beneath the Sugar Sky. These are all by Shannon McGuire. These are the Wayward Children series. They're under 200 pages each, so I read 3 of them yesterday. And the reason I had to do that was because my library app was up. Like it was, all of them came up at the same time. Kind of have to read them in order. Otherwise, I feel it wouldn't make sense if you don't read them in order. So I just read them all in one day. Right now, I have decided to read The Dragon Republic. This is a pretty thick book, 660 pages. So it's quite a long book, but it's so good so far. I think I am on chapter 9 right now. I am about that far into it, and I just started it today. I've been reading it pretty much nonstop. I went into the grocery store, read it, listened to it the whole entire way there and back. I am loving this book. This is by R.F. Kuang. This was her debut novel. So this was the first book she wrote. It was called The Poppy War. And oh my gosh, this was definitely my favorite book of the year in 2019. It really was. The Wayward Children books are about children that are like 14 to 18. They go into these different worlds, and some of them aren't very nice worlds. They're just different worlds, and they're magical, and they can each do different things in that world. Some of them are kicked out of that world, and they have to come back to their normal world, which is here in real time, and they can't cope, and they can't survive, and they feel like they can't survive in this world, and they kind of don't know what to do with themselves. So their parents send them to a wayward house, it's called. And it's run by Eleanor West, who was also a wayward child. And she tries to help them cope and see if they would even want to go back to their magical world, which a lot of them do. So she helps them cope and deal with life. And they're really, really interesting. So far, my favorite book out of the 3, well, the 3 I read, there's 2 more yet. My favorite one has been this one so far. It's the second book of the series. The first one is Every Heart a Doorway. So if you want to, this one was okay too. I like that one too. And well, this one was okay too. They were all good. But it's interesting. And some weird stuff happens in them. So if you don't like dark fantasy, magical fantasy, stuff like that, you wouldn't like these. But if you do, you would like them. And there's realistic stuff in here too, but there's also non-realistic stuff that's magical and fantasy type stuff. So I really enjoy that. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to share it if you think anybody else may like it. We will talk to you guys tomorrow for another What I Ate. Bye.